Yo, what's up guys, it's Suraj from Tech Devoted, and today we're talking about the Xiaomi Redmi 4. More specifically, it's the 2GB RAM, 16GB RAM variant of the phone. I see a lot of backlash in this particular variant because of the 2GB RAM spec. A lot of people are calling it unusable, so I decided to pick it up and see for myself. So I'm here to express my thoughts. Now, in my opinion, the 3GB RAM and the 4GB RAM variants of this phone don't make as much sense because you can simply spend 1,000 rupees more and get the Redmi Note 4, which even the base variant is really good. So since this is a video specifically for the 2GB RAM variant of the phone, I mainly want to talk about the performance. So how's it been? Well, fairly decent. When I first heard that they were gonna throw in a 435 in this phone, I was really skeptical because though the 435 is new, it is still on the lower end of the Snapdragon lineup. But after having used it for a while, my thoughts have changed. Out of the box, you have around 700 to 750 MB RAM, free out of the total 2GB, and while that may seem really less, it's adequately enough to run 10 to 15 light apps in the background. Memory management though isn't particularly good. Apps generally reload while multitasking, so you're gonna lose a bit of time there, but there's nothing that like ruins the experience. It's totally usable. But what about gaming? Well, I played Modern Combat 5 for about 30 minutes straight, and while there was an occasional stutter, the overall experience was very playable, very smooth, and even in terms of temperature, the phone managed to keep it cool, which is really impressive. It just got a little warm, but nothing to the point where you cannot hold it in your hands. Next, battery life. I can sum up this whole segment in just 3 words: off the charts. Seriously, look at the screenshots. 9 to 11 hours for light to medium usage and 7 to 9 hours for heavy usage. That's really impressive. Some other things I quickly want to touch on. The camera, it's mediocre at best. I'm not sure how it would compare to some other phones in the budget, but I've compared it to the Redmi Note 4 and it did really well. I did a dedicated video about that actually, so link to that is in the description. Check it out. The display is superb. Though only 720p, it's really sharp and the viewing angles are amazing. I love the fact that it's only 5 inches. It makes single-handed operation a breeze. Even design and build quality wise, the phones are built really well. I really like the matte black, really love the finish of it. The buttons are very tactile, very clicky, and I really like them. But that's basically all I want to say about this phone. This by no means is a dedicated review. There's plenty of them out already. This is a video mainly talking about the performance of the 2GB RAM variant of the phone. Oh, and before I forget, this phone only has 16GB RAM. Actually, it only comes with 10GB out of the box. So 10GB, trust me, is not usable at all. So should you get a 32GB variant? No, don't, absolutely not. Just get a SD card. The phone has a hybrid SIM slot, so you can put in a SD card. About software, we have the typical MIUI with all its handy little features. I use Nova Launcher all the time, so I can't talk much about it, but the software seems well optimized, and out of the box it's running Android Marshmallow. Hopefully gets nougat. No word on that yet. Fingers crossed. So let's wrap it up now. Who's this phone for? This phone is for somebody that is yet to own a smartphone. Somebody like a high school student. This would make a great first smartphone. This phone is for a senior citizen who really only cares about keeping in touch with fellow beings. This phone is also for those people who want an overall decent, well-built, well-performing phone that just works but don't want to drop a lot of cash. If you'd like to pick up a Redmi 4 and don't want to go through the hassle of the stupid flash sales, pick one up from gearbest.com. They sell all Xiaomi products that you see in India, and the best part, you don't have to wait in line. They also have a summer sale starting soon on a wide variety of smartphones, so be sure to check that out too. All links in the description. But that wraps it up for this video. If you liked what you saw, consider liking and subscribing. It's been Suraj. Thanks so much for watching. Take it easy and stay devoted.